this is Jessica with Jacobs Tutoring. Let's talk sig figs. All right, so now we're looking at multiplication and division. Here's the point of it. When you get to problems, and I've just written out a couple of these, when you get to problems that have all these decimal places as answers, the thing that you ask yourself is, well, how many do I write down? Like, how many should I report? You know, what's right, what's wrong? So what I've done, and here's the rule. For multiplication and division, you're going to report answer to the least number of significant figures. So report answer to least number of sig figs. So what does that mean? All right. What you want to do is go through your problem and identify the number of significant figures. After a while, you'll be able to spot and figure these out. But as you're learning, you're probably just going to have to count them. Remember, use the Atlantic and Pacific. So the decimal point is present here. This one's going to have 3 sig figs. And I just write above it 3 sig figs and then 2 sig figs. This one has the least number of significant figures. So this answer is only going to have 2 significant figures. So what you have to do here is use simple rounding. That's a 0, so you're not going to round that up. So your answer should just be 90, period. Remember, that's 2 significant figures. You cannot write just 90. Remember, that's 2 significant figures. This one just has 1 significant figure, right? So that isn't right. You have to write it like this. Okay? Let's look at this one. 4 significant figures, right? This one's going to have 2 significant figures. That 0 is not significant. Remember, go back to your Atlantic Pacific rules. Because of that, this answer here should have 2 significant figures. So it's going to stop here. 4 will not round that 1 to a 2. If this was a 5, you would round that to 12. So instead, this is going to be 11 as your answer. You can put the decimal point or not put the decimal point. It doesn't really matter here. All right, let's look at this one. Same thing applies, least number of significant figures. So that has 1, 2, 3, 4 significant figures, 4 sig figs. And that one has 2, right? So we need to report this answer to 2 significant figures. Here's where rounding's gonna play. That 9, so here's your 2 significant figures, right? Now here's the problem. There's a 9 here, which is going to round this 9 to a 10, which makes this round to a 4, right? So anything greater than 5, you round up. So your answer should be 4.0. 2 significant figures, right? You can't write 4 because 4 is not right. If you write just 4 down, that's 1 significant figure. You have to write the 0.0, okay? Here, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 significant figures, and then this has 3 significant figures, right? So this answer is going to have 3 significant figures. Well, in this situation, here's our 3 sig figs, right? This is a 4, so it's not going to round that 8. So your answer is going to be 7.5. Oh, my paper's not moving. 5.58. There we go. That's your answer. So that's multiplication and division. This video was helpful. Give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.